it's your boy Black Captain. Stepping on the mic once again. We're back with Mass Effect and a massive, quite important decision to make. Should we free her or let her people go?
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
No, free.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Oh, I forgot. I can't take homie with the.
I'd like to have the Rachni on our side in the future.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Alright. So we saved the queen. That has a lot of implications in the... Sorry, lady. Actually, not my fault. You were weak. I was stronger. Couple Metagel. Right. That door's locked, yeah? Yeah, so we can't go there. Here's a door, and I'm assuming that's where they want me to go. I don't think there's any other reason for me to stay here. Or not stay here, I don't think there's any other doors I can go into. So you get this stuff when you defeat people that they're basically like drops, recovered items. It's like, oh, while you were getting your butt handed to you, what do I have on? I'm assuming I have this. What is this one? I was gonna assume I had the weaker one. Still stuff. See, is always worth checking. They give me a lot of time with that. Oh, are you really blocking us? Alright. For more experience, you can go back in the back way, but I feel like that might not have been a good idea. As much as I want experience and stuff, I'm not gonna risk ruining these people. And maybe it's still an option now. Well, Benezia wasn't as hard as I thought she was. save. I think this is where the folks are. Hello?
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a council specter. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the operations director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Right.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Hostile spotted.
Alright, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Something about a bomb. Nothing my good old shotgun can't handle.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
What's the status
Containment breach and laboratory pod Gamma.
of those? What's the status
Containment breach and laboratory pod Gamma. The neutron purge system.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations, Yaroslav Tartakovsky.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Sic Semper
That's hilarious.
That is not the correct code.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Well, I can't initiate it without something from the dude. He's dead. Why didn't they just give me that option? Meanwhile, whatever killed him is gone.
Online. How can I help you?
Let's see here. I'm just looking up and see. Neutron per. Oh, come on. Listen to me. I don't think there's any. Alright, let's just do it.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do
Code
that
input
without-
875.
We need to do vortex. Let's hit him with this. I couldn't do anything about her, and the metagel's not working. I can't go into a scope apparently. Oh god. Am I supposed to just run? I think I'm supposed to run through this. That didn't work. I tried fighting them all and I realized that was not gonna happen. There we go.
Connecting. I have full access to...
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper... Director...
We're moving on.
Alright, let's go.
Logging you out,
Code.
Commander.
Whew. Alright, get these codes. It's like they knew what was gonna happen, and so they all came. And I'm out here trying to fight them, and I realized they're just gonna continuously respawn. Let's go ahead and save this.
Online.
Activate the Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry.
Code in.
I'm gonna need you all to do your barriers. Holy crap. That didn't work. May I have to kill a few of them.
Online. I'm sorry.
Can y'all do something about them? Just gonna leave now. Whew. the tram, that's how I got here. So... But I don't think I can't go... I don't think I can go back. Pretty sure that door is... yeah, that door is locked. Alright. I guess we're leaving then. Guessing that everything I needed to do over there was done because I'm not I didn't have a means to get back.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Nah.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's like I'm ignoring all their status reports, but I think I will go to that let's talk to people. Where is Williams anyway? I'm not gonna mess around and talk to Joker. Give me that experience. Yeah, no one's in there. I don't know if there's anything for me to select to get experience. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's go build some relationships. I don't know where Williams is. I have not seen her. I'm tired of talking to you. Give me that stuff. Guess while we're at it, we'll probably re-up people. You can have anything
Yes,
special to
Commander?
say?
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving?
But humanity needs the alive.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nothing useful. Alright, Liara. What you got to say? She's got to get out of the chair.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
If I were you, huh?
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people,
Okay,
especially
that wasn't
humans.
necessary to recount.
I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You can't argue with results.
No, but there are consequences. Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as a bully. You run over anyone who gets in your way. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are.
You got gray and yellow teeth.
There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Hey, they already know. You're an alien. I could be a total jerk. I could totally. Oh my gosh. I could say that. That's private.
My relationships are none of your business.
I apologize, Commander. I did not mean to pry. I thought there was a mutual attraction between us. Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
Hell no. Forget it. I just want to be friends. That's mean.
Obviously.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I am not messing around with that. Not a chance. Hell no to the hell no. Now back to Williams, though, which I can't seem to find. She said she's usually in the mess, but I don't see her. There's Kaiden. She's not over there. I guess she's in the... She's not in my office, because why would she be? No. There's nothing really in here. In the latter games, you can customize it with stuff. Can't wait for that. Even though I like the first one for... I want to say I like it the most, but... The other ones they did where they subtracted features from the first one, they added a lot more customization, and can't be mad at that. We need to figure out who we're gonna. Oh, there she is. All right, let's see here. Ashley's gear, medium armor. It's probably the best that we're gonna get. Okay. She's next in line. I don't like her. Let's take her helmet off. No, let's put it back on. No. Who's next in line? She's last. There's no way there's no way I'm gonna use her. We want. But I need another tough person. Maybe Tally. No, I can keep her. Tally. Probably. No, this really is gonna be her. Because without her, it's going to be Rex. Alright, let's go. This. So let's just give him the level 4 stuff. I don't have enough level 5 things to give. Or I almost do. Okay. Alright, you're a bionic. Everybody can get a level 5. I'm not really interested in that hammer, just so he has it. You will get this. Nothing. Sure, you can have that. Okay. Garrus. I'm gonna give him some of the best because Garrus is really freaking good. Just give him pretty much the best. He gets an Omni tool as well. Let's give him that. Doesn't get any better armor though. Garrus, Rex, Tally, Liara. They've already got stuff, right? Tally, there's nothing I can give you. You don't get anything, Tally. I want something for you, but not right now, apparently. Shotgun. Alright. Let's jump the rest of this stuff. I'll talk to her later.
Looking for supplies?
Not right now.
I was.
Keep checking
back to me.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've...
You bet, Commander.
Actually, I'll convert that into Omni Gel. This I'll sell. Stuff. What do we got in the buy menu? We'll wait. I need that. Okay. Mostly renegade. Equipment. Omni gel's gonna be really useful. Alright. I'm just showing y'all even the maintenance, you know what I'm saying? It's not super interesting, but I know I normally cut stuff like this out, but hey, you might as well watch. You'll be playing Mass Effect, you'll be doing this too if you're a hoarder like me. I have not bought a weapon yet. I'm doing fine so far. We're at rank 5-6 in terms of items, so we're hanging in there. Alright, we got some Omni Gel out of it. Go make a new save. Alright, let's see what some people have to say.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while.
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some...
I'll bet you...
That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why
I
were
was
you
tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Sounds good to me. I haven't talked to you in forever.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
What about?
Is this duty related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
You're lucky. I lost my family on Mindoir.
Mindoir?
Are you related to anyone I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. I read about Mindoir. The Alliance screwed the pooch on that one. Should have had a bigger garrison. Is that why you're out here? To take the fight to the pirates?
I saw a lot of people die. I can't sit back and let things like that happen.
Amen to that.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Guess you make a habit of second-guessing your superiors.
No, sir.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Which cheek? That's disgusting.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. She just lost her mom.
Oh, you just talked
to her. That has to hurt. just saying, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the wreck? Just saying, Commander.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Seren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Seren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously, even when he was around.
He always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
I want to talk about something else. I should go. Alright, well, we are off to a new place. My assumption is, where are we going? We can explore. We can explore, but actually, no, we need to go back to the Citadel. We got some people to talk to. But we could also go to the Citadel when we're forced to. There's one more planet that we need to go to before I think going to the Citadel is mandatory. And that...
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in.
Is it the
It's
ambassador?
not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Oh, great.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Have you?
You didn't seem that interested in helping me before. Why now?
The Council agreed that Saren was dangerous, Commander. That was why we made you a Spectre. We only balked at unleashing the full force of the Citadel fleet against him.
Nobody on the Council wants to see you fail, so we contacted you with this latest information.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
I just realized that because I've recruited Rex, there's going to be a decision that I'm going to have to make. Oh, well, whatever.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Okay. Anyway. At the cost accuracy. At least get one thing of that so I can get the boost. We'll save the other one. And that was all Noveria. This next place is Pinnacle Station. Makes you forget that we were even here.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Let's see here. I scanned one of the areas. Are we missing something here? I have about enough time to explore one and then go ahead and dip off of this. Hazard level 2 right here. Right. Let's go here and up. Go to settings. Geometry here at all. Can you get up that? That's too stupid. Direction I go. If I have damage in my tire, I know it's this stuff right here. Oh, I'm dying. Has the level 2 nonsense. Get back in the car.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors.
Yeah, there's a trap!
I ran right into that. Another death trap. Are you still alive? Destroyed it too, so no one else will fall. Another death trap. Where are we? That was where we were supposed to go. We did not go that way. What if I could have blew up the other beacon while running into it? Trying to turn left, it is not letting me do that. Alright, that was useful. This whole trip was a pointless venture. Where are we? I'm assuming there's nothing in every corner. Let's head over there. By 6 weeks. Thresher Mall. So far. There's something. Grim-looking area, I'll tell you that. Not the one to look at here. Actually, I'm not actually close to the edge of the map. I might be missing stuff. Oh, I can't make it through that.
Securing point.
Darn it. Useful? Oh boy. gosh, how did this happen? I hate this. Two hazards, they hurt you while you're out. I think there's like 3. There's this one green plant with even more rugged than this. That was bigger too, I remember that. Let's see. I want to assume there's nothing wrong with there. I can't climb it. Wasting my time. Can I do a 360? Alright, next up is over here. I think I know about this guy. He's so eager to turn the car completely around. Holding forward and facing backward in one move. Gosh, this terrain. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't like driving Lego. Makes sense. But I like this. I don't know why. There's something nostalgia about it. Nostalgic. Well, alright. This is my life. Well, we've reached that time. I think I might just send y'all to start y'all when I'm either over there or I don't know. Yeah, I guess who wants to see me bumble? So this is Captain of the Mako. Catch y'all in the next one.